This is Car Guys Talk with Andrew and Tavarish.
Jay's Jammin says, favorite vintage cars. That's actually a real car question.
Favorite vintage cars?
Yes.
Oof.
Okay, other than RX-7 FB, because I know that's going to be on the top.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh man. Big fan of 70s and 80s Lamborghinis.
So yeah, I was just going to say that. I was just watching a Jay Leno's Garage where he was talking about his Lamborghini Espada.
Oh, yeah.
And the Espada is like it's like a station wagon, really.
Sort of, yeah.
It's like a Lamborghini station wagon.
But it's really cool.
It is.
It's like an Italian Jensen Interceptor.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it had the V12 that they use for everything, but it had the V12 out of the sort of Miura, but that had different carburetors, had
right.
like, side drafter.
This is pre-Miura too, right?
No.
No?
Post.
Oh,
so
okay.
Miura kind of started all of that.
Yeah, Miura started in '67,
something like that. So we'll show you what these cars look like, just so you guys know. What is it? Espada, Lamborghini,
Espada.
Okay, so this is the Espada. It looks like a station wagon. It's like this weird hatchback looking thing.
It's like an Italian Mustang.
Yeah, and it's front engine. So
Yeah.
that's actually they didn't make a ton of front engine V12s, did they?
V12s? I don't think they did.
Yeah,
No.
it's pretty cool.
I love it. It's ultra 70s, super cool.
Yeah, I mean they're definitely not making anything like this anymore. Look at that. That's awesome.
That's really cool. There's also the 350 GT?
The 350 GT was the first car Lamborghini ever made.
Correct.
So,
but I'm saying as far as like the similar kind of body style.
No.
Oh, okay. You're right.
This was.
I was thinking something else.
This is the screw you from Ferruccio Lamborghini to Enzo Ferrari.
Yes, which I think is a gorgeous
I make
car.
my own hotel.
I love the way this car looks.
This is Adam Carolla's actually.
Oh, man.
This is his. I don't know if he sold it or not, but I tried to help him sell one of these things on Jalopnik, and these things are. I saw this at auction. It's just fantastic looking. So they also made a 400 GT, and it's very. It was similar, just a little bit updated. You see, it just has the dual headlights, but then they went to the Miura, and the Miura is probably the nicest looking Lamborghini of all time. I'd say, like it's the most iconic.
I like it.
Well, no, it's not the most iconic. The Countach is probably the most iconic.
Yeah. As far as looks go, for me personally, I'm still a huge fan of the Yalpa. I love the Yalpa. I'm obsessed with the Yalpa.
But look at that.
I am not disagreeing that it's a good looking car.
Yeah.
But in my world, I would prefer to have a Yalpa just because.
Take a look at what the lights are.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
That looks.
That's what happens when you flip them up.
Yeah.
that is literally Kermit the Frog, the car.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the
Yalpa.
The Jalpa. Lamborghini had a bunch of like oddball cars.
That's such a cool looking car.
Yeah. Here's Doug DeMuro.
Yep.
It's not a bad looking car. I went on a rally once and one of the guys had one of these.
Oh, I love
it. Had
that.
a V8 in it, and like that's the first time Lamborghini actually ever made a V8. I don't know if it was derivative of anything. I should probably know more about this, but this is literally just a Gallardo of the 80s.
It's a baby Countach.
Yeah. And it looks pretty good. I mean, I don't know why they didn't sell more. I don't think that they were horribly fast. I think they were like 200 something horsepower.
Yeah, they're not fast at all, to be honest. But I'm like, I could probably beat one in my Focus.
Yeah, you probably could.
But just the cool factor.
Yeah,
the vintage factor.
But there was also the Uraco.
Absolutely.
So this one was kind of also the baby Lambo,
baby Miura, basically.
Baby Miura, and this one was, I think, it was supposed to be competition for the Ferrari
308 or like the 400
GT or something, or like the Dino or something. Yeah, it's also, this one was on the Top Gear, You know, that whole
Yeah, the unreliable car challenge or whatever it was.
it came there on a truck. It's not a bad looking car. I think it has some Di Tommaso Pantera
Absolutely
look about it.
I love the back end of that car though. That looks so cool.
Yeah, it's not bad. I like the wraparound louvers.
Yep.
Really cool. And there's also something kind of really.
Ooh, yes.
The silhouette.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the silhouette is
Oof.
even more. It's more like the Countach. Well, this is like the Jalpa, but a little more Countach-y.
Yeah.
This has some like fender flares, and it has the phone dial wheels, and it's a little longer, and it just there are some bad angles to this car, but it is kind of striking. The eyes are a little far apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean they're taking some chances here, but this is a late 70s one, and I don't know. I mean I don't know if I'd own it. This definitely looks like a Di Tommaso Pantera. That is.
I see more Countach in that than I do Pantera.
Sure, I mean it's all the same design language, but that's all pretty cool. So I like that. And I saw Jay Leno's Garage about the Ferrari 308, and Ferrari 308 was Ferrari 308. Did you know that they made a 208?
No.
Yeah, they made a Ferrari 208. So a 308 was the car in Miami Vice or something like that. But this is a 208, and it's basically the same thing, but it had a 2-liter 8-cylinder, and it was I think it was made for different markets, or it was just smaller, made less power.
These look a lot like the 288s.
Yeah. So the 308 and the 288 were on the same chassis, I believe. So the 288 was the precursor for the F40.
F40, yeah.
Yeah, and this was the kind of the hot version.
Just a totally bonkers little car.
Yeah, but it looked a lot like the 308 and the 208. It's these aren't bad cars. I don't know what that is. 288. Is this a real car?
It's a 288 Evo
GTO Evolution. I don't know. So I don't know if this is a real car. Maybe you guys can tell me.
It looks legit.
It looks.
I'm seeing more photos down here.
It looks like a real car. That looks very Porsche
the
slant nose.
Yeah, exactly. The 935 is it? Slant nose?
Yeah. So this is like a race car.
That's amazing. I love it.
I don't know that race cars had pop-up headlights.
But they probably don't work. That's probably why it has those lights on the bottom.
Yeah, but
Ferrari was probably just too cheap to.
Then why even put the thing?
Ooh, that wing is amazing.
That wing is amazing.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I think that's probably that's vintage. But then again, I think we might be dating ourselves, because vintage, I mean, an F40 would be vintage.
Correct. Yeah.
An F40 is great. I don't think I've ever seen one in person. Have you?
I have. Yeah, multiple.
Oh wow. Yeah, well, I mean, they're pretty rare. Except for here, where they're definitely not rare.
They're actually not that.
There's like a picture of like 100 of them.
They aren't that rare. They made like almost 3,000 of these.
No, they didn't.
Yeah,
3,000.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made like 2,500 or more.
Okay, we have to look that up.
Just look at production numbers. Yeah.
Yeah, production numbers. 3,000 seems real high. Okay, so we're just gonna look it up. We're just gonna look it up right now. Total of 1,315
Okay,
F40s.
so over 1,000.
Yeah, over 1,000. So it's more than like the Enzo and the F50 and all that stuff.
Which I've seen also in person, multiple of those.
Yeah, I've seen those, but I've never seen an F50.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, those are really cool cars.
Yeah. So what am I doing? What's going on here?
Don't hurt yourself.
So the F50, it's one of those things where you can't say it's a good looking car.
It's very indicative of the era in which it was made.
I don't think so. I think in the era it was a not a good looking car. The side profile is awesome. Yes. I think the side profile, because it looks like it's just a race car, which is what it is.
Yes.
But this is not a good looking car. That is quite bad. Also, what is this? Is this a windshield wiper on the side?
I think it's some kind of deflector. I think you're also looking at this is a screenshot from a video game.
That is a screenshot from a video game.
Yep.
This is how good video games are. I can't even tell.
We are crossing the uncanny valley.
Yes. So here's a.
This might also be from the video game.
No.
I'm making a joke.
No,
I'm making a joke.
No,
Make a joke, Frederick.
It's real.
Ooh, the GT.
Yeah, that's not bad.
The roof scoop.
The side profile is really nice. I will give it that. And the back,
booty. She got a nice booty.
Yeah, the back,
especially with
nice.
that wang.
Yeah, but the front is no.
Yeah, it's
that's real not good.
like a red manta ray.
Okay, so that's probably the okay, so that's the favorite vintage cars,
Which is just Lambos and Ferraris.
Lambos and Ferraris.
Lambers and Ferraris.